First at 6, we've learned horrific new details about the murder of a 5-year-old girl in Federal Way. Good evening, I'm Steve Solis.
And I'm Mary Nom. Police say the girl's father admitted to torturing her in the hours leading up to her death. KOMO's Jeremy Harris found this was not the first time he's been accused of abusing his children. Jeremy's live at the King County Jail with the latest. Jeremy?
Mary, the suspect's name is Jin Hanh, and he is now being held here in the King County Jail on a bail of $5 million after investigators say he told them graphic details about how he disciplined his 5-year-old girl before she died. We've now learned Child Protective Services was previously alerted about abuse allegations involving this father, and I want to warn you, some of the details here are disturbing. The call for help came from this Federal Way apartment. A 5-year-old girl wasn't breathing. Police say when they got here, they found the little girl who appeared to have been severely beaten. Despite the efforts of first responders, the girl died.
I'm like almost in tears thinking about it.
Neighbors told me police had been at the home before.
I seen kids. The father did not look approachable. Who could do that?
An arrest report says Jin Hanh told investigators the little girl had knocked over a training toilet in the house. Hahn said he snapped and started punching the victim in her stomach. He then told police he tied the victim's hands above her head using a rope and hung her from a pull-up bar with her feet tied to a toilet. She was left there for 3 hours. Hahn said he let her down and then tried to feed her dinner and hit her again.
At least one of them described abuse and physical assault by Mr. Hahn.
Prosecutors said there's a history of abuse in the home.
During her interview with police last night, expressed fear of the defendant and the fact that he had been physically assaultive and verbally threatening towards her in the past.
A high bail is appropriate here. We'll set bail in the amount of $5 million as requested by the state.
The victim is Hahn's daughter, but reports show other children of Hahn's girlfriend live in the apartment. In court filings last year, Hahn's girlfriend filed for a temporary protection order against him, saying, "Wu has struck my children with a bamboo stick," and saying the children have been hit by him on multiple occasions, and he, quote, often puts blame on the children for things that are out of their control.
You definitely should feel protected, especially when it comes to your father. It's your father. Like, they're supposed to be the providers, the protectors, and stuff like that. And if you were going through something, the last thing you do is take it out on your child. That's the last thing you do.
Now, in that protection order, it says Child Protective Services were notified about all this, but as far as I can tell from court records, that's where the investigation stopped. Hahn has not previously been charged with any crimes, as far as we can tell, in the state of Washington. He is scheduled to appear back in court in early June. Reporting live downtown, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News.
Jeremy, what happened to that protective order? Can you tell us about that?
Well, that's a good question, because court records show that it was filed in April of last year, and then there was a hearing about the protective order in May. It says the person who petitioned for that, Hahn's girlfriend, did not go to the hearing, and a court commissioner dismissed it. Now, from there, we don't know if police were called to the house to investigate or if there was any sort of criminal investigation of it, but when somebody doesn't go to a hearing for a protection order, generally it's just dismissed.
Jeremy, thank you.